We are getting a double dose of Porsha on Sunday nights on Bravo.
Yes.
How does it feel to be everything everywhere all at once for Housewives?
I mean, it's my life. I love it. I love it.
Bend back like it stank. Now I'm going out of something like
When Porsha is twerking, everybody move to the side. Because A, we can't keep up.
Oh my God, my booty was not made for twerking.
And B, it's a little unfair.
I'm calling you a spiritual OG because you're the only one who wasn't there for the first episode of their series on this trip.
Right.
Did that set a tone at all? I feel like you're also the kid's sister who brings the energy up in the room.
Yeah, no, I definitely bring the energy up. And they allow me to do that. Like, they get a kick out of everything that I do, which I love. You know what I mean?
Who or what surprised you the most in this mishmash of Housewives? This is not your first girls' trip, but this is the first girls' trip with one person from each city.
I would have to say, gosh, I kind of want to say Vicky. Not that she began as someone who I didn't think she was. I knew this girl was all about her work. I knew she wasn't gonna be paying us no attention. I knew she was gonna act like she didn't want to be there. But she had a mid-season change.
Okay.
So I would say she's be most improved.
Okay.
Because by the end of the season, you're gonna see what she turned into.
You were late and now you're talking.
Good, sit your ass down.
You did have to gather Luann a bit, it appears.
Yeah, and I didn't expect that because Luann is a fun girl like me. Like, she's a free spirit. You know, I was like, oh, we're gonna have a good time. But it was a little bit too much Luann. And I was like, okay, one of y'all got to sit the hell down. And yeah, I had to gather her. It was not pretty, but it was needed. It was like a little, you know, like this.
Right.
And then we got back right.
Was she the person who annoyed you the most, or was there somebody else that was a little prickly?
I mean, if I'm honest, I don't know who the hell I annoyed. I promise you, like, I think everybody loves me. We're together so much, we definitely annoyed each other. I would have to say the person that started tapping on that last nerve was Luann, for sure.
Or singing on that last nerve.
Yeah, she was just like singing on it, the last nerve.
Hair done, jewelry on the mirror on the wall.
It was definitely Luann, and if I'm giving a little bit away, I would have to say Lisa tapped on a couple people's nerves just one time. Now, that's my baby gorgeous. I don't care what nobody else says. She's my baby gorgeous, but she definitely tapped on a couple nerves.
We see her and Giselle have a little.
Yeah, there's a particular green-eyed bandit.
Oh, we only got one of those, so there we go.
Okay.
I like sincere apologies. Muster it up, boo. Muster it up.
A lot seemingly went down in Atlanta.
Yeah.
A lot seemingly went down in the Berkshires. What are you most excited for the viewers to get to experience or to relive yourself? Like, maybe you heard something happen, but you didn't see it.
Yeah, okay, so a lot actually happened also in Miami.
Okay.
Really,
the East Coast was stormed.
The whole damn trip. Like, I'm really trying to think of which city it didn't go down. You know which one was the most peaceful was probably New York.
There's a strange, undeniable sisterhood among us.
That was more of a sisterhood situation, but it went down in every city. Atlanta, there were things happening that I didn't know were happening because I was too busy hosting, you know what I mean? So I wanted to make everybody have a good time, whatever. And there were many bombs going off everywhere in that party. I don't even know if in editing they could capture all of them. Like, there were different cities that were going off.
Well, yeah, because that's where, like, Candace came back and the Potomac stuff popped off. We had the OGs of Atlanta there for the first time in a long time.
Atlanta was popping off. Like you said, Potomac, Salt Lake City.
Well,
Thought this was their damn trip. Every city popping off. I was like, what? You know, so by the time I got to the last event is when I had to get in the middle of that Salt Lake thing. I was like, okay, now I gotta get in here.
No one in Salt Lake is speaking to that. Royal pieces of
Did you have to stand up for Baby Gorgeous?
Of course. Yes, I did. I was like, I don't give a damn what she did to y'all.
I loved that the first episode opened with Nene at your door.
Yes.
We got to have her back right away.
Let me in.
What did it mean to you to be the person to help bring her back to Bravo after all these years?
I don't even know if I'd still be sitting here if I didn't take what I learned from her over the years, honey. And just to see her back in her rightful position. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to see her come back home. We've been able to hold it down, but when she walked in, I think everybody just kind of got chills and like a little teary-eyed because it's like the queen is back home.
Bloop is in the room.
Bloop is in a row.
Just like that. Boop.
A lot of fans want to see that peach back in her hand.
Yeah.
What do you predict is the future for NeNe? Can she come back and join the ensemble?
You know, where there's a will, there may be a way. For me, if NeNe were to come back, can I see her with this cast? Of course. But I think the last season she left, you know, it was like everybody wanted to attack the queen. So you already see how the little birds are chirping now. The birds are chirping now. So if the queen came back, they probably would be chirping at her too, but she can handle it.
Andy Cohen has said, though, that the season 17 cast is pretty perfect in the eyes of the network and is likely coming back for another go-around. How do you feel about doing another year with this same crop of girls?
I echo the sentiment. I think that the fans relate to who they relate to. Some of them are not relatable because they're not real, and it just is what it is. There's always going to be some weaker links on any team, and that's okay because the strong ones are carrying that thing. You know what I mean? I just hope that each season we get better and we can have like a more sisterhood, more fun, and more focused on individual storylines type of show.
Okay. Before we get to season 18, we got to finish out season 17. We're in the middle of this reunion, which is like part comedy show, part trip to hell.
Oh my God.
I hate to see both of you going back and forth.
Okay.
I don't think that you should allow the noise from the other sofa to pour into the relationship that y'all have already built.
Stop with the noise. That is no accountability if I've ever seen it.
Why do you think there was so much heat coming from the other couch at your couch?
Well, I love how you refer to them as the other couch. First of all, I think the other couch is bringing a lot of heat to my couch because they were the ones starting stuff with us. You know what I mean? And yeah, if you want to get some attention, you want to get some shine, you want to try to get a storyline going, that's what you do. I just hope that the new girls learned from this season that, yes, you may get a storyline by picking at someone who has it going on, but you'll be better and you'll have more longevity on the show if you actually have your own storyline. So I hope they can all shine on their own. I've never been one to feel like, oh, I don't want any other girls to shine, only me. I really do love that it's an ensemble cast. If each girl hones in on their own life, be their own bad bitches, I think it'll take the show even to another level.
The person who's jumping in on every conversation is Kelli.
Yeah.
She has since muted the terms Porsha and Drew in her Instagram comments so people can't
Oh,
mention
wow.
you guys.
Oh.
And also declared herself the standard.
I don't think that would be good for her algorithm. She might want to add us back in there. Because what else are they going to be talking about?
Are you banned in Nigeria?
Yes, from the community.
Absolutely not.
They say they don't want you no more.
In every court, you're going to have a jester. She's the town clown. It is what it is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think that you got to have somebody who is yelling and, you know, keeping something up, and that must be her role. She seems to love it. I just hope she evolves from it, though. Yeah, you don't have to be the joke. You don't have to be that at all times. You can actually be a boss. You can actually come up from the ashes and rise like a phoenix. You can. You too can still rise.
Bye, Ashy, or Ashes. You and Andy set the tone from before even getting on those couches that day that in the glam room, reunion is for about moving forward, except for maybe you and Shamea.
Yeah.
Where did you net out with her at the end of that reunion? How are you feeling about being around her moving forward?
I don't know, it's so funny. Like, it just is what it is. I'm continuing to flourish. I'm a very happy person. And I'm really just enjoying the people who are respectful of my boundaries and people who love me and I love them back. I'm just in such a good place. So I'm not really focusing on anything that seems negative to me.
Okay, well then apologies for these follow-up questions.
Oh, okay, go ahead. No, that's what I'm here for. It's fine.
To hear that her mother apparently called you a Jezebel.
My mama don't be dancing in no hookah lounge. You're talking about hallelujah and calling her Jezebel.
Who is Jezebel? Who is Jezebel?
Where did that land with you ultimately?
I refuse to speak about the mothers. You know, my mother is the most important person in my life besides my daughter, and I respect her so much. And honestly, the parents, the spouses, they don't get paid to do this.
Right.
They are literally coming on this show, sharing my life with me on camera. Didn't ask for it, you know, because they love and they want to support me. And so I really hate that, you know, my mom was brought into the situation in such a negative way when she's just been there to support her daughter and love her daughter and look out for her daughter. So I think that respectfully, the mother should have never been brought up.
I was wondering, because we see beautiful moments like you gifting her the house, and she is always your champion in your corner.
Yeah.
How does she feel about being tossed into this mess? Because again, you said she didn't sign up for it.
Well, you know, that was a big question from production throughout the season, especially when this happened in Scotland.
I don't give a what our parents did. Yeah, but everybody doesn't know that your mom tried to sleep with my dad.
You and your mother are low down dirty
No, you and your mama are low down dirty snakes.
Your mom slept with your father's brother.
It was, you know, your mother's reaction. I'm very protective of my mother. I wasn't able to protect her in the moment how I would have wanted to protect her, but I can still protect her by keeping her away from the cameras. I won't give an opinion of her on this publicly because it's behind us, quite honestly.
I was wondering if they had asked if the moms would come to reunion or something.
I mean, I think it would be entertainment for everyone, but unfortunately for the world, this is my real life. That's my actual mother. I lost my father. She's my only parent, and I'm gonna protect her. So I won't allow her to be a part of this at all. Even what she's thinking is none of anybody's business.
Hey, I'm gonna respect that. Then there is K. Michelle, who's been a bit confusing.
Which K. Michelle am I talking to?
There's probably about 4. Let me pick which
There are
one.
more K. Michelles than that.
Where did the two of you net out after that reunion?
Yeah. Where are we after the reunion? I don't know.
So confusing on your end.
A little. I know what I felt, but I felt this way again. I felt this way before. I felt hopeful about us moving forward before. I think that next season will be very telling. I think the very first scene that we have together, which is most likely a group setting, I think that'll be very telling to where Michelle and I will go. I do think that throughout the reunion, nothing that was specifically said, I could see that she was coming to a realization of some things. And yeah, I think that's a really powerful person to be able to say, you know what, I think maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
I think maybe that might have been the wrong road. I think that's great for somebody to take accountability in that way.
100%. We've seen you correct wrong roads in the past. Do you think you and Drew are on a path where you're never going back to taking the left you once did?
I love me some Drew, you know, and I was loving me some Drew even when we were beefing, you know, and that beef got stretched out. I was going through a divorce. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. And that's what I did. And we found our way back to each other, and I love supporting Drew. I mean, you ever have a friend who just is always accomplishing something, this movie, this album, this, that.
She's got something new every day.
I know, and I'm such a cheerleader that I love to be able to cheer Drew on. And so, and vice versa, she's also supportive of me too. So no, I don't wanna go back there with Drew at all. I hope that we continue to flourish in our friendship. Yeah, we got some drinks waiting on us when I get back to Atlanta.
You mentioned your divorce there. Yeah. Finally, final. Congratulations to be on the other side of that. Mm-hmm. How did you feel about the beginning of the season? Everybody was making these comments about Simon's house, the ghost of Simon. The editors were even putting him floating around the room, which is stuff you don't know is happening when you're filming.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that being put out in the world in that way?
Well, I feel like, you know, if one person has a crummy prenup, you know, then they're going to speak from a crummy prenup point of view. And if the other person has never even had a prenup, they're going to speak from not knowing. And so, I don't know, I just thought it was ignorant on their part, and I thought it was entertaining on production's part. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah. So it is what it is. I mean, listen, if it were back in the day, I would have been probably rode even harder about the whole Simon house, Simon this, Simon that. It's a television show, but in real life, the prenup withstood the test of time, and the courts prevailed, and it worked out in my favor.
Yeah, so in the last week, headlines came out. You got the house, you got a little settlement. How do you feel about that being public fodder, that such a private thing, everybody gets to know about it?
I feel like it's par for the course. I feel like my ex-husband wanted a lot of things to be public throughout the entire divorce. Why not publicize what actually happened in the end?
So what's out there is accurate. There's nothing, no record to correct.
They actually TMZ put out my actual court document. So if you can read it and if you can comprehend it, and if you know math, then I think you know who the victor is. But at the end of the day, when I tell you from the bottom of my heart, I wish him well. If he says that he won, congratulations to him. I'm just going on with my real life. I'm gonna continue to flourish. I'm gonna continue to secure my future with my daughter. And I just wanna move forward. I'm just so glad that it's over, I really am.
Yeah, you seem like you're in a very happy chapter of life. It cracked me up in the Ultimate Girls Trip premiere where you're like,
I don't wear long nails anymore.
Oh, because you...
Oh. Okay, we don't. I mean, well, we do sometimes.
I was gonna say, you have them on today.
Yeah, we do sometimes.
It's, it depends on what activities you're getting up to.
Yeah, I mean, press on, press off.
Fans did notice in the ad that's all your hands, though, Kyle's the one with short nails and you're not.
Yeah.
Which then plays into all these conspiracy
That's a whole
theories.
nother thing there, okay.
But Howard, what have you learned about yourself in opening yourself up to same-sex love and accepting that part of yourself?
It's just unlocking another chapter of my life. I think that it's power in being able to reinvent yourself in front of the world and not be afraid to explore every part of who you are within this lifetime. We only get one life experience, and trust me, I'm gonna live mine, okay? I'm definitely gonna do that. So I just feel like I'm at the most honest place ever. However it goes,
yeah.
I just feel like I've unlocked a whole new level.
Is Dennis minding his business and staying out of yours?
Dennis is being good. He is not being Dennis the Menace right now. We're just being good co-parents again. He's always in line when we're just being co-parents.
Okay.
Don't worry about personal life.
And
just worry about co-parents.
PJ can give you the business a little bit. We saw that photo shoot.
Okay. Do I look good in my dress?
Look at belly.
No. I said, okay, excuse me. It's always your own kids. It's always your own kids. So lately I've been wearing crop tops to prove PJ wrong, okay?
And you've been building an empire for her. What are you claiming for kind of the next chapter of your career?
Well, I'm gonna be a billionaire. I can claim that. I've been claiming that for 2 years now. And I'm working on it. I'm building a major lifestyle brand. I already have a trusted brand. I mean, both of my companies, multi-million-dollar companies, are only sold online. So that tells you that my customers trust me. I have great reviews. Pampered by Porsha has done amazing. Go Naked Hair just reached over $10 million in sales.
Now, next year marks 15 years of you on our television screens.
Oh my God, who trapped me?
Andy Cohen
Damn.
and Frances Berwick trapped you.
Exactly.
When you think of your legacy on TV, if you had to build a Porsha Mount Rushmore, what are the 4 housewives scenes, moments, memes, quotes that you would put up there right now?
Well, we gotta put Bye Ashy up there.
Bye, Porsha.
Okay, bye, Ashy.
Have a nice day.
Bye, Ashy.
I mean, Bye Ashy is just, I don't know why I haven't come out with a lotion yet called Bye Ashy. Like, what am I doing?
That sounds like a spin-off of Go Naked.
Oh, baby, that's gonna be the next thing on TikTok Shop. So definitely Bye Ashy was one. I would have to say Slut from the 90s is amazing.
You're a slut from the 90s.
I mean, come on, like, it just is what it is. It no caption needed on that one. I would also have to say, well, 265. These are all the ones that make me money. I love these. 265 is definitely for sure. You know what I mean? This is 265 days a year. There's not many times I say something and it like crushes me when I see people's reaction. When I was watching that, I literally was like, did I just say that? Like, I had the same reaction as Nene where she said,
265 days? Where the hell that bitch live at?
I literally was like, what the hell? And I rewound it and I said, oh my God. And I called Nene, I called Cynthia, both on 3-way. And I was crying. I was like, John, people gonna think I'm so dumb and so crazy. They were like, it's okay, it's okay. So that one was like emotional, but 265.
Everything comes around.
Everything comes around. And I would have to say, let's use a new one.
I have lips. I have lips. I'm not PR trained. I'm not PR trained. And so has your body.
Okay, I was gonna say honorable mentions for someone has to drive the train.
Oh, yes, Underground Railroad for sure. Well, there has to be an opening for the railroad at some point, because somebody's driving the train. It's not electric like what we have now.
And your Hole/Ho daughter.
Oh my God. Now
The misquote heard around the world.
It was whole. It was not whole.
WHOLE.
Yes. Your injured son and your whole daughter. People in Atlanta can vouch for me. See, no one else knows that, but Atlanta, we were saying, oh, your whole this or not your whole that. And oh my God. That was
your injured son and your ho daughter.
That was awful. I'm sorry again, Kim.
We get to see her again. We get to see Wig back
Yes.
for Ultimate Girls Trip. So I'm excited to see the rest of that. See you back in action season 18. Hopefully Nene is back there. And hopefully the mess is left in the past.
I want to, and really that's what Reunion is about, to be honest with you. I know these new girls don't know that yet, and that's why they do fresh press runs, still talking crap about Reunion. But Reunion is supposed to be closing the door. All we're doing at Reunion is talking about drama from the season.
Right.
But it's a closing of the door. I want to start fresh with 99% of the girls. Yeah.
Which is more than I think most people could say a lot of the time.
Right. Like, let's just move forward and be fabulous. That's what people want to see.
That's what I want to see.
Mm-hmm.